The mothers remembering their babies that never made it. They're now part of a support group for other grieving mums to make sure they have a better experience than they did. Emma was 9 days from her due date when her son Adam died in her womb. She'll never forget that moment 12 years ago.
The midwife was really good. She then went and got the doctor and they was checking for my baby's heartbeat, and then she just turned around to me and said, "No, your baby's dead." To that point I said, "I'm sorry," and she said, "No, your baby's dead," and I just screamed, and the midwife had to remove the doctor out of the room.
She then went on to have a miscarriage at 8 weeks, with staff showing little empathy or respect.
This lady was asking, you know, what do you want to do with the product? And I was very confused. I didn't understand. So I turned around to the lady and said, "What do you mean the product?" And she went, "Oh, it's a medical term. We mean your baby." And I said, "Well, it's a baby. You need to talk to me about my baby, not a product."
Nikki also had a bad experience 12 years ago when doctors discovered her daughter Lily had multiple health problems. Picked up during a 20-week scan, she was told her baby was unlikely to survive, so decided to terminate the pregnancy. But she felt all alone when it came to the delivery.
It was so frightening, so scary, but it felt like there was a black cross on the door. It felt like nobody was coming to see us, nobody was taking care of us. And at that time I felt that that was all we deserved. My baby was dead, and so, you know, I didn't really matter.
In figures given exclusively to 5 News by SANS, a stillbirth and neonatal death charity, half of NHS trusts and health boards do not offer bereavement care training to staff who come into contact with families experiencing baby loss. For those who were offered training, only 12% of staff could attend in working hours, with many forced to go in their own time. And often when bereavement care training is offered, it's only once a year for just 1 hour. Too short to cover the breadth and depth needed to equip healthcare professionals with the skills and confidence they need for families suffering baby loss.
I think there is a problem, but the solution is there and it's very clear. It's not expensive or difficult. SANS offers training, free access to webinars. This isn't cost, this is just a commitment to holding parents at the most devastating time in their lives.
Losing a baby is one of the most devastating and life-changing experiences. So when healthcare professionals don't use the right language or fail to show compassion, this can have a damaging effect on mums and dads for many years to come.
It's something that you never forget. It's something that you will have dreams about. It's something that you will relive, and it's those things that you will remember, that you don't ever forget any single little detail.
NHS England told us bereavement support is essential care that midwives and other maternity service workers deliver to families. We expect Trust to ensure staff have the appropriate training for their role within working hours. Recently, the Ockenden report, which investigated failures of maternity services at Shrewsbury and Telford Hospital NHS Trust, concluded that bereavement care services should be put in place for all those mothers who suffer loss during pregnancy. Here at Chesterfield Royal Hospital, they're going to great lengths to put the past behind them. They're also working closely with support groups to make sure they're giving families the best care possible.
For us in maternity, that means things like having a dedicated bereavement room, having the mandatory training for staff, having clear referral pathways, evidencing that we are listening to service users and families and adopting that into our practice. So they're the types of things that we're looking at, and we're really committed, and we're quite a long way on that pathway.
The Royal College of Midwives says they've got a shortage of more than 2,500 in their workforce, pushing maternity services in England to the limit. But if vital bereavement care training is missed, it's not just leaving huge gaps in care, but failing mums like Nikki and Emma. Danny Sinha, 5 News.
If you or someone you know is affected by